little known fact, Joy was actually, the very first summer I had EMDR therapy was the first summer that Joy was in my life. It was the summer of 2004, and I had never had a pet before. And I was the first time in a while I had been living alone, and I had a graduate professor who I think was worried about that, and she was a very bleeding heart, well-known rescuer of cats, and she brought me Joy and said, yeah, I think having a cat might be good for you. And of course, in my inferiority and insecurity, I'm like, I'm gonna kill a cat. I won't know how to keep a kitty alive. And so Joy was with me during that. It was, incidentally enough, that first summer that I had EMDR. And we talk a lot as preparation, as helping a client get ready for EMDR, that pets can certainly be looked at as a resource, that pets are our friends and our guides. And I never knew just how gentle and empathetic and unconditional love could be until Joy came into my life. I was still in a place of a lot of horrible dissociation, bit of chronic suicidality during that first summer. And I remember having one moment where Joy was just cuddling with me. And I remember saying, I want to stay alive for you, because I think I'm the one that was sent to be able to take care of you. So I've had many clients over the years where I've been kind of on the edge about, do I proceed with doing reprocessing or not? But often what gives me that sense of assurance is knowing that they have a pet that they love that they're going home to. And I think about a person I treated once where her ritual after therapy, especially after EMDR, was to go home and tell her cat how the session went. And that was enough recovery capital that we were able to leverage to help me at least get started with going into reprocessing. So Joy has a very special place, not only in my heart, but she has been a wonderful guide and helper to me throughout all these years that I've had my own therapy. And I'm glad you sat in on our interview sessions, because it's making me think a lot about that first summer of 2004, which is when EMDR was given to me as a gift and when you were given to me as a gift. And the two of you really, really, really worked hard. Well, you didn't really have to work that hard. You just had to be cute and wonderful and loving to help keep your mommy safe and well. And I thank you both for that.
So would you say that Joy is a specialty protocol for EMDR and addiction?
Is Joy a special? Well, we all need more joy in our life, don't we?
Oh, yes.
Don't we? So the funny thing with Joy is, so I've had several, she was my first pet, but I had another cat that I raised as an older adult after her, who I didn't name. I have another cat, Misty, my dog Scrappy, who I have. There's Misty. You, yeah. How appropriate. There's my dog Scrappy, who I didn't name. So I wrote a poem about this not too long ago, that Joy is the only pet I've ever had in my life who I named. And I think it's very appropriate that I picked the name Joy, because before I was even consciously doing the one-word practice, my word for 2004 was joy, that I knew I needed and wanted to bring more joy into my life. And a distinction I've made is that joy is something that's more permanent, which is happiness could be very fleeting, very come and go. And so as soon as I saw this beautiful little tabby as a kitty who was brought to me, I said, that's what I'm naming you. I'm naming you Joy, because I want to have that reminder that I want and deserve more joy in my life. And even now, she's 15. She's 15. And that's the year I got into the field. That's the year, as I said, I got EMDR. It's like every time she looks at me, it's this reminder that you named me Joy. And you named me Joy for a reason, because I never, ever want you to forget, Mommy, that joy lives inside of you. And I'm going to stick around as long as I need to for you to know that.